Yo, I really don't understand or what's going on in the mind of Antonio Brown. And there's nothing funny about this when I say this. That man, that brother, that football player that I once knew that can produce on the football field, seriously, no hesitation, needs help. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the LBFWN. It is your boy Lewis, and I'm back once again with another heavy hitter banger with yet another video. Says the umbrella. What you saying? Are you about to make another video? Yes, I am. Sit down and pay attention. Got it. Ladies and gentlemen, umbrella in the building. Shout out to him. Well, anyway, once again, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and make sure you guys share the content, man. It helps the channel grow, and it gives everybody recognition about the video. I truly appreciate everybody that always takes the time to watch my videos, man. Appreciate that, man. As always on the LBFWN. So once again, we are talking the F in LBFWN, and that is football, baby. So we are talking about Antonio Brown. So a friend told me today, as I was about to head to lunch, something that Antonio Brown disturbingly did that ended up going viral on social media on Instagram. And it was how he pretty much was cussing and just going at the police. And what I wanted to say about that is the police showed great restraint in the way that Antonio Brown was pretty much talking to them. So now with this latest investigation issue that Antonio Brown is going through, and this disturbing video that was put on social media, Antonio Brown's career might be over in the NFL. It might be over. If we want to talk about the incidents that Antonio Brown has just gone under in the last few months, we're talking about a man who froze his feet with cryotherapy. We're talking about a man who went to Instagram to ask for his release of the Oakland Raiders when he also had took an issue with his helmet. You know, with his helmet, I mean, I still remember the issues that he's had with Ryan Clark, with Juju Schuster. I mean, you know, the list goes on and on with Antonio Brown. Then there's a sexual allegation that just happened to, come through while he was with the Pats after he got signed initially with his release from the Raiders. Now we find out about this. And it just kills me because I was one of Antonio Brown's biggest fans. Now, you knew that guy came with baggage already. At first, I just kind of thought to myself, he's a great player, but he has diva personnel issues. He comes off with feminine energy. Now, repeated incident after repeated incident after repeated incident, I'm sorry. Power of the mind. Antonio Brown needs help, man. He needs help. As a fan, when I see him on the Pittsburgh Steelers and him making big plays and him turning yards after catch, when he catches the football and he can explode down the football field, you could throw him a quick slant and he could get you extra yardage. You could put him in the slot. He could get you one-on-one matchups on the outside because of his speed, and he has explosiveness. I just hate the fact that now he's possibly no longer going to be an NFL player, and I think his NFL career just might be over with what I just heard. I just shake my head because Antonio Brown is a victim of his own self. And the crazy part is he's a victim of himself, and he's playing victim as well. He's playing victim and just putting blame on everybody else. But it's like, yo, this is one of the reasons that your character's being questioned, because you don't know how to keep your mouth closed. And his behavioral problems, from what many people have been saying, has started since high school, and it worked its way to college. People were saying that he was bad in high school, that a lot of schools turned down scholarship opportunities for him. Then the same thing happened when he went to CMU. And now that he's in the NFL, ever since he got paid, it's given him more reason to talk. And you need to understand something about people are using this idea of the whole thing with the First Amendment. The First Amendment is convenient when you get the chance to use it. It's not, you can't always use the First Amendment, even if they say it's freedom of speech. When it's convenient, you can use it, but that doesn't mean that it's necessarily mean that you just have freedom like that to talk. But that also kind of tells me about the police in some kind of sense in a way too. They could, yes, I know people are going to be mixed. Some people were saying that, well, that just shows the police really pay more respect to celebrities than they do actual people, because they gave him more than ample time to really pretty much gather and fix himself after he went on the rant that he did with using profanity, being vulgar in the way that he spoke out. And what I feel bad for is his children, because they had to see that. That's just no way for a father to act, and they have to witness that. And it's like, the question is, what's going to be next? I feel bad for those children. I feel bad for his kids, that they got to see a man go through that and act the way that he does. And it's a real behavioral issue. And I don't know if he has just one main issue or is it multiple. I just feel like he's suffering. From what I'm seeing from Antonio Brown, it's a lot of me, 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 me. This can be a personality thing. I think it could be a personality disorder. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm just saying from what I've been seeing, from what I've heard from him, you know, it could be possible, but that dude really needs help. Some people think that it's, you know, there's a method to his madness and he's just trying to get paid. What Antonio Brown needs to understand is the NFL is an owner's league. So you can say what you want. You think you can hold people hostage. The NFL can move on without you, bro. They can move on without you. You are just another player in a crop of players in the NFL. It's an owner's league, dude. So if Antonio Brown really thought that social media was going to really get people to just come fly on his side, and he thought that this was going to be a way to use it as leverage, you're bad, homie. Just look at Colin Kaepernick right now. Look at Kaepernick. Just look at Colin Kaepernick. At the end of the day, this is an owner's league. Whereas the NBA, it's more so about player power. It's more so about player power. Even though there's kind of a conundrum with that, because technically we could say that there's player power, but it's really confusing. Because in one sense you think that there's player power, but we still have NBA owners at the end of the day. The leverage is to get money, but once you sign that contract, you're legally bound to that organization. If you have a no trade clause, then the player has the power to waive it or not. But if you don't have one, the organization can trade you where they see fit, even if they don't think it's right. And with Antonio Brown, he really thought that the NFL, that they can't do anything without him, and you're just attacking a lot of your ex-teammates. He's a victim of social media, and he thought that it was going to benefit him, but it's only made him even look even worse. And he just does not know how to control his mouth. And that's why he finds the predicament that he's in, and it's very, very, very sad, ladies and gentlemen. It's very sad because I'm a huge fan of his, and I hate to see somebody with the level of talent that he has waste his career because he thinks he's right about everything when he speaks. That he's a victim of every single thing, but he cannot take accountability for himself at all. And I can't respect what he did in front of his kids. And then it's like I would divulge more into this, but I'm just gonna keep it back, man. That's just, that you can't respect that as a man. I'm sorry, but I hope that I'm praying for AB that he gets the help that he needs, because I just don't want to see him go down a path where then it becomes a more stereotypical judgmental thing, because it's going to go to that point. You already know it, because people can use this situation to criticize a group. This is not the first time that this has happened, and don't think that this is going to stop. It's going to keep going, folks. All right, so once again, this is your boy Lewis with another one. Let me know what you guys think in the comments on this whole Antonio Brown situation, man. Scary, scary stuff, man. Scary stuff. But anyway, once again, man, bless up, live, laugh, love. Thank y'all for watching, and make sure y'all stay tuned tonight. Like, subscribe, share, and tune in tonight for the Rockets versus the Grizzlies with me and D. Episode 17, Basketball Live. Let's get it. 8 p.m. Be there, don't be square. Alright?